kind of think the secret is that we have a rotating cast, and there's, you're always having somebody new come in there. And, it's always funny when you get some auto mechanic or somebody who's never been on stage, and you talk them into learning a part and getting on stage down here, and I've seen lives change, just by the confidence they gain from having mastered the fear, to get on stage and perform.
The best show we ever did was June the 8th, 1974. That was the night that the tornado went down 36th Street, out by ORU. We had a full house schedule that night. 32 people showed up. 39 people showed up. And the cast showed up. And we decided since they showed up, we were going to give them a good show. And that 39 people sounded like 139 people. And they got into it. They responded. They would come down during the intermissions and call home, make sure everything was fine. But that was by far the best show we had. We never lost our lights, power, phone, or anything.
They're not used to audience participation sometimes, and so they don't really know quite what to do when we're encouraging them to get involved in the show, to boo the villain, to cheer for the hero. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get them into that, and it's always fun. But it's especially rewarding on children's shows when you get a little kid down here that's never seen anything but television, and all of a sudden you see some little kid that's no bigger than he is come out dressed like a rabbit or a lion or a tiger with all the makeup and the costumes on, and their eyes get just about this big around. And it's really something to see kids involved in a show like that.
The two directors that were the best were, of course, Mr. Dickinson and Carl Jansen. Both of those. Mr. Dickinson was a very stickler on melodrama. You had to do it a certain way. And Carl would let us relax a little bit. The more we get to it, and he'd be going back over it again.
We've had groups come down here where they're kids underprivileged from various organizations, and they've told us, the supervisor would call back, or we've seen them, weeks afterwards, and they said that for some of those kids, they were not even familiar with stories like Beauty and the Beast. They never even heard the story. Or they sit and they're just spellbound when they watch Rumpelstiltskin or The Princess and the Pea or some of the shows that we've done down here. And the eyes are just like that. They're just absolutely fixed. And they may seem real quiet, but she said that those kids will talk about it for weeks afterwards, about the experience. And I'm like, boy, that reminds you of what you do this for.
So, been my life. They say that you never get used to it, never get married at times. Well, I'm married to the theater, and I've done it since I was 12 years old. So I just enjoyed it. I enjoy it now as much as I did back then. I'm still doing the same thing I was doing 40 years ago, but still enjoying it as much. Seeing people smile when they leave the audience, when they leave the building, and they keep coming back, and it's just been a lot of fun.